music will begin. So everybody, welcome, and I'd first off like to thank our fans, supporters, partners as we kick off the 4th season of the New Mexico Runners Professional Arena Soccer. Oh, all right. So, as you guys know, we are New Mexico's 100% family-owned and operated sports team. And this is really special because, as New Mexicans, we want to grow our sports community. And we love to partner with organizations that do the same. We play in the Major Arena Soccer League 2, which is the 2nd division of the league. And, man, things are rocking and rolling. We've been in it since 2018, and everything's just been going really awesome. We keep growing every year. Our players keep getting better. Everything keeps just growing, and the excitement keeps building and building. And Season 4 is going to be one for the books. I'd like to acknowledge my staff that put in tireless effort and time out of their lives to help make this organization a success. First off, my wife, Kate, she's our game day operations director. She's right here. My mother, Annette Abreu, our ticketing director. My aunt, Laura Thurgood, she's our fan engagement coordinator, but she's not here today. So she does a great job engaging the fans at every single one of our games. I'd like to also acknowledge Charlie Bickle, our team statistician and scorekeeper. He's unable to make it today. I'd like to also introduce one of our newest staff members, Jessica Harris, our community outreach director, going to really be helping us out, get out the community to the next level. Also, Vince Maiciano, one of our team photographers, he's back there taking photos. So thank you, Vince. And to the many others that we have that work with us every game throughout the entire season that have been with us for since 2018. So, one of the things is that making our events family-friendly, fun, exciting is a priority for us. We know that it's about the experience, and I just want fans, the community, families to just really have a great time at each and every one of our home games. And if you've been to a New Mexico Runners game, you leave going, wow, that was exciting. Even if we lose, right? People still say, hey, we'll get them next time, but that was a fun game. I got to come back. We got to make some noise, and we're going to get them next time. So, one of the things that I'd like to start with as well is acknowledging our key partners for the New Mexico Runners. Our long-standing partners include ChemDrive New Mexico. We have David. He's here hanging out with us. And one of the cool things about ChemDrive is they're actually our first partner we've ever signed as a sponsor back in 2018. So ChemDrive New Mexico has been amazing, and so we appreciate you. Swope Real Estate, David Swope. Bay Equity Home Loans, Tina and Chris Krupar. Clark's Pet Emporium. Star Brothers Brewing Company. Paletta Bar, Potato Corner, and Deepo Alam. He does a great job in the community, with the soccer community especially. I'd also like to acknowledge Magic Mirror Photo Booth. They are our photo booth partner, and you can get your cool pictures at every single one of our home games. Also a new partner, which is really cool that we're going to see, is Solar Technology Innovation and Associates. Aaron Kent, he's our power play partner. So we're going to have some T-shirts thrown out after every goal scored, brought to you by our partners over at Solar Technology. 3D Security, Chris Sweeten, he's our goal save partner, which was a great success, especially last season. We donated $1,000 to Others May Live Foundation, and that was recorded 10 official home goals saved by our goalkeepers, and we obviously had over 100 goal saves at our home games last season. So we were able to donate $1,000 back to that organization. Also, one of our long-standing partners, French Funerals and Cremations, they actually upped their partnership, and they will be sponsoring the French Family Fan Zone, which is actually a section that is right against the wall. So fans are actually on the floor. If you have tickets there, you're on the floor, and you're right on the wall on the action, giving the players a high five and all that good stuff. Also, I'd like to mention our official team partners that we have. Roadrunner Joe Coffee. We actually have a New Mexico Runners branded coffee, Run as One Coffee. True Rest Float Spa, our official float recovery partner since 2019, helps our players get back in action. Our official insurance partner, Farmers Insurance, Delmore Agency. We have Vivify Hot Yoga, of course, injury prevention partner and official yoga. New partner this year, our official merchandiser, First Impression Inc., Craig Buster's team. Awesome swag. It's going to be great. They're going to rock and roll with some cool swag this season. Caramore Chiropractic, Rio Rancho, Dr. Timothy Bateman, our team sports physician. Our official training and practice facility, International Indoor Soccer Arena, Darcy Odom, she's here. And Nico, we appreciate you guys this season and all you do in the community. Visit Rio Rancho, our road uniform partner. High Noon Restaurant and Saloon, our home uniform partner. And, of course, the Rio Rancho Events Center. Well, I'd like to kind of go into why we're here today with the Roadrunner Food Bank partnership. Our community partnerships are super important, and one of the things is that Roadrunner Food Bank provides a unique service to our community. We know a lot of New Mexicans go very hungry. And so we thought it's one of the most important things to get together with not only Roadrunners, right? You know, that's our mascot, but with an organization that does huge things for our community. And so, you know, this is crucial to create, communicate, connect with a wide range of community members. And this collaboration gives our organizations the opportunity to expand their resources, tools, programs, and efforts to make a difference. But I'd like to introduce Sonia Warwick with the Roadrunner Food Bank to talk a little bit about the Roadrunner Food Bank.
Thank you. Do I have to turn this on? Okay, no, I guess not. So, hi, as you said, I'm Sonia Warwick, and I'm with Roadrunner Food Bank. And yes, thank you all for coming to join us here in our lobby today. And for those of you who may not understand our work, we are a large distribution center. If you have time and haven't seen the facility, I'd be happy to take you through it after the press conference today. But really, we are an organization that provides food to all communities across the state of New Mexico. With 1 in 5 children in our state at risk of hunger and 1 in 8 people overall, we know that poverty and hunger affects a lot of our neighbors, people that you probably know, people that are your neighbors, people that go to school with your own kids, and may just not realize that they don't have enough to eat on a regular basis throughout the course of the month. And this facility, while we're a distribution hub, we are providing food to 16 counties directly, and then 17 additional counties through a network of 4 additional food bank partners based in certain quadrants of the city. And all in all, it's reaching tens of thousands of children, seniors, families, through a network of food pantry partners, school partners, healthcare locations that distribute food from us, soup kitchens, shelters, and many, many other programs who we interface with to get food to where it needs to be, and so that people can have adequate access to food to eat well and hopefully nutritiously as well. So thank you for this partnership. I love the play on words, the fact that we both have runner in our name. We were founded in late 1979, early 1980, really by a reverend, and his vision really has been part of a national vision to make sure that people in our country have enough to eat. And we're grateful that he started this organization. We're grateful for the partnership that you guys are all doing with us, because when you care about community and you invest in nonprofits like ours, it only makes our community stronger. So thank you for doing that for us. We appreciate it. So back to you.
Thank you. So I guess I was a little excited, and I never introduced myself. So again, my name is Andres Trujillo. I'm the owner and operator of the New Mexico Runners Professional Arena Soccer Team. And so, of course, I'm a sports entrepreneur. Been here doing sports since like 2007, I want to say. So, but thanks, Sonia, and I appreciate you. And we're really excited to announce this partnership and what it's all about. And now we'd like to showcase the partnership we have between the New Mexico Runners and the Roadrunner Food Bank of New Mexico with the introduction of our 2022-2023 season uniforms. So let's bring our guys out here. All right, so let's go ahead and, you want to go on that side, there we go. All right, so we have Jackson Rogers, number 8, number 9, Zach Estelle, and number 99, our goalkeeper, Hector Chucky Castaneda. And also, everybody's favorite mascot, Rio the Roadrunner. So first, we'll start with our road uniform. Visit Rio Rancho is our road uniform partner this year. Obviously, the turquoise is the New Mexico State Jam. We wanted to do something for the road to promote the state of New Mexico and what our state, the pride, and all that great things that New Mexico has to offer. Obviously, the Zia is such an important part, an element of our culture. It's on our state flag. But Visit Rio Rancho we appreciate them for being a part of this season this year, and we definitely want to help drive traffic to Rio Rancho, folks to stay in the hotels and do things, entertainment things out in Rio Rancho. So there's the back as part of the partnership with the city of Rio Rancho as well. All right, now talking about our home uniforms. High Noon Restaurant and Saloon down in Old Town. They are our primary uniform partner, as you can see. Of course, going with the red and black gradient. And so, as you can see, Jackson looking good in that. But, as we showcase the uniform, we're also showcasing the partnership. If you want to turn back around there, Jackson. We're showcasing the partnership supporting the Roadrunner Food Bank of New Mexico. And one of the cool things that we are doing this year to give back, part of the philanthropic mission of the New Mexico Runners, is that the New Mexico Runners are going to donate $10 back to the Roadrunner Food Bank for every jersey sold to fans on the home jersey, okay? And just for reference, $1 donated to the Roadrunner Food Bank provides up to 5 meals. And so with us giving $10 back for every jersey sold, that's up to 50 meals donated back to the Roadrunner Food Bank. So we are super excited for that. I just can't express how amazing this partnership is. We're just really looking forward to a great season with them. Also, I'd like to showcase our goalkeeper jersey. Pretty bright, right? And the same thing here. So every home goalkeeper jersey sold, donation goes back to the Roadrunner Food Bank. So Chucky, looking good, man. And of course, we have Rio the Roadrunner representing as well our home. He can turn around real quick. And same thing here. We want to promote the Roadrunner Food Bank as much as possible. And so I'm really excited with this. We just want to continue to partner with important organizations in the community, such as the Roadrunner Food Bank of New Mexico. Real quickly, the season outlook for Season 4. Our Season 4 has started already. We started on the road in Kansas, where we won and beat the Kansas Bandits 7-1. So this past Sunday, our guys did an incredible job out there. We showed Kansas what's up, and we can't wait to kick off our first home game of the season. So Rio, slide over to your right real quick. Right here is our home schedule. We kick off our first home game on January 7th at 2:05 p.m. at the Rio Rancho Events Center. We are taking on the Amarillo Bombers. We're looking to defuse those Bombers, of course. And, we want everybody to get out there January 7th and make some noise. We are in the Midwest Division of the league, and those teams include Colorado Inferno, the Kansas Bandits, and the Wichita Wings. So Wichita Wings is one of the oldest franchises in arena soccer. They've been around for almost 50 years. So obviously we beat them at their house last year, and so we're going to beat them again this year. So we're looking forward to all that. And so our head coach who's returned is USL Soccer Hall of Famer Steve Famoletta, accompanied by his son, Nick Famoletta, who's his assistant coach. And Steve has done a great job. He's been with us since 2018 and found a chemistry, found a method that's working, and obviously that's shown by our victory this past Sunday. And so on January 7th, we encourage everybody to come out, especially if you live in Rio Rancho. Rio Rancho's dubbed Rio Rancho Community Day, which is featuring Rio Rancho-based events, including Roadrunner Brass Band at halftime, a networking event put on by the Rio Rancho Regional Chamber of Commerce, a mini soccer matchup between Cleveland and Rio Rancho high schools, and some cool cars rolling onto the turf during the pregame. And so anybody that lives in Rio Rancho that has a Rio Rio Rancho address ID on their ID gets in free. So come on out, get excited. The doors will open at 12:30 on January 7th. But I'd like to give a shout out to ProView Networks. They are broadcasting our games on our Facebook page, so you'll be able to watch our home games as well on Facebook Live on the New Mexico Runners Facebook page. So yeah, with that being said, anybody have questions for our players? Yeah, even our mascot. I don't know if he can talk, but but yeah, please, if you have any questions for players, please throw some questions our way. Yes.
I mean, excitement is short to what it says, you know what I mean? Exciting is what we can do for the community, and not just for the community, but for the Roadrunner Food Bank itself. You know, that's what we look forward, and this is what we do for the New Mexico Runners. This is what the team is.
Yeah, it's really exciting to kind of showcase the amount of passion there is for the game, and also have this be like a kind of like a lightning rod for the community, like a place for us to get together. So it's really cool as my first season taking part to be able to do this. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just to add on to that, soccer is my whole life. It's what I do. I'm a coach right now as well. So being able to do what I love for a living, as well as doing it for the runners on the side, and then being able to just engage with the fans and the community, it's awesome.
Yes, Ed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually came up with all the designs for our uniforms, our mascot, our mascot jerseys. So I do have a background in design and marketing and all that stuff. So, but I just. You're kind of right on that. You're on that pathway there. I do remember the Lobos having those turquoise uniforms back in the day. I mean, I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s. But obviously I know that they had those, and they just stand out. And they represent New Mexico. Obviously, like I mentioned, the state gem. I mean, they just shine bright. When we played in Kansas, everybody was commenting on our social media like, "Wow, those things are clean." They're even opponents were like, "Dude, those are nice." Like so, it's just we want to represent New Mexico in every single facet we can, and through, I think, with these uniforms, with the Zia and the color schemes, I think that's something that we, definitely want to put out there. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
Excited. Every home opener is always great. I mean, the fans, the energy that everybody brings to the Rio Rancho Events Center, it's what we look forward to. This is what we train and practice for every day.
Yeah, a lot of hard work going up in the lead up to that game, and we learned a lot from it. Obviously, we had the victory, but there was a lot of things that we're going to be working on already. So really excited to really show the fans how that work's going to culminate in our first home game.
And yeah, like you said, coming off the end of the season last year, we had some good wins. I think the away win to start the season is always huge. And I think with this World Cup fever that everyone's experienced over the last month or so, I think the excitement's going to be through the roof for this first home game.
So I'd like to also mention that these guys are local. So one of the things is that we have a lot of local talent on our team. I would say, 95% our guys are local. And so, these guys are community members themselves. Jackson, he's a girls coach with Rio, so he's coaching. He's out there working with the youth. And that's really important because that's developing our youth athletes and providing that pathway direction in the positive way. So, guys like that are very important in our community. Zach works in the medical field. He's doing things to help our community and whatnot. And we got to understand that these guys do have regular jobs as well, and they really put forth an effort, not just in their personal lives, but on the field, off the field, and it's just super important. Chucky, man, he's This guy plays soccer. This guy is all about soccer, futsal, soccer, indoor, outdoor, you name it. But he works with a lot of youth, helps develop those athletes, and he makes an impact in those ways that really provides this idea like, hey, I want to be a New Mexico runner one day. And you know what? Chucky did a great job this past weekend at goalkeeper, only holding the opponent to 1 goal. So we got to give a shout out to Chucky over here. So, but like I said, with that being said, I just wanted to thank everybody, thank the media, Channel 4, Channel 13, ProView, our photographers, thank everybody for being here, our partners, our staff members, our fans. Without you all, we couldn't do this. And, being here for the 4th season, it's just super important as a New Mexico owned and operated sports team. We just want our community to know family is an important element, and we can all go together, be together, grow together, and just have a really great time. But one last request for any questions for myself, if anybody has any other questions. All right. So, again, we thank you so much. We appreciate it. Visit us online at newmexicorunners.com. Follow us on social media at NMRunners on all social channels, and just support us. Showcase, share. We have some cool swag. So if you haven't gotten a beanie, grab a runner's beanie. It's cold out there. So first day of winter today. So, that's a good time to put on a beanie. But again, we'd like to thank you so much, and we appreciate you. And feel free to grab some beverages, and some food over there. And again, thanks to the Roadrunner Food Bank of New Mexico for this wonderful partnership. We're really looking forward to an excellent season 4, and go Runners.